Hi everyone, and thank you for buying that course. My name is Watchzar and I'll be your guidance throughout the course. This course is about ethical hacking, and this course is okay for computer beginners. It is really okay if you don't have any skills at Linux, at ethical hacking, penetration testing, or anything whatsoever. Here we're going to build anything needed from the very bottom, and I'm trying to explain everything you're going to need to know about ethical hacking. This is the first video about the introduction to ethical hacking, and here I'm going to explain some key principles, what's ethical hacking, different type of hackers, and really what the course is going to be all about. So let's start with what's an ethical hacking. Basically, unethical hacking, or penetration testing so-called, is a set of procedures in order to penetrate through the security of targeted systems. So nowadays, anything when it comes to IT has some kind of security. They have firewalls, they have systems inside, they have machines, and the job of the penetration tester or the ethical hacker is to penetrate throughout the security, to gain access to such machines, to control the network, or even get high privileged accounts. So to totally own the target. The bad thing about that is that penetration testing requires a lot of consistent learning. It's not an easy job, and the security and all the technology is upgrading in very moment. So we need to consistently keep learning new things, because if we get stuck with the old knowledge, we won't get a better result when the new technology comes up. So in the beginning, it can be really hard and confusing because there are really a lot of things to learn and to memorize and to use. So there is not just one tool that you have to learn how to use it, and then that tool is gonna give you all success you want. Instead, you have to consistently keep learning new tools, new techniques. You have to consistently use your brain and creativity in a smart way so you can bypass the security mechanism and technologies. So ethical hackers are many things at once, and what I mean by that, basically in modern world we have separated our IT people into different groups. We have, for example, sysadmins, and they are responsible for the machines themselves, the permissions right there, the users, and when something breaks up, they go and fix that. So we have programmers when they are responsible for developing code and for running that code, debugging that code. So basically the application which is standing on the server is basically running and it's secured and okay. Therefore, we have the network administrators when they are responsible for watching over the network, watching over the traffic. Is there any security issues out there, the IPs, the ports? They are responsible for everything that exists in the network. And therefore, we have the hackers when we are all the things at once. Because in order to penetrate a network, we need to know how the network is working. So we need to be network administrators. In order to penetrate the machines, we should know how they work, how the permission work, and so on. So we need to be sysadmins, of course. And when we are running exploits and shooting exploits, or even developing exploits, we need to write code. So we are a programmer, and of course, you also need to understand how the web applications are working. So mainly we have three types of hackers. We have white hat hackers, black hat hackers, and gray hat hackers. We are the white hat ones, or the ethical hackers, aka good guys. So we are the good guys. We hack into the systems when we have permission. So basically most of the companies hire hackers like us, the white hat, in order to penetrate through the company's security and to see if there's any vulnerability or flaw security issue in the company, and then we help the security team of the company to fix the issue that we have found. And our goal is not to gain any legal profit, just to see the vulnerabilities of the companies for what we are getting paid. Therefore, we have the black hat hackers, or the bad guys, when they basically hack without any kind of permission. They hide their IP addresses, they carve their tracks, and therefore their goal is just to hack into a system, get illegal profit, and it can be money or information or sensitive data, or anything can be illegal profit, and just cause damage to our targets. And therefore we have the gray hat hackers, or so-called bug bounty hunters. Their goal is to hack without permission, but they warn the target about what they found and how. They do not basically cause any damage, but they can. and expects a bounty for his job. So basically they scan the network, scan the companies without permission, of course, with their IP hidden, and when they find anything serious that can potentially damage the company, they just basically says the owner of the company that he found that vulnerability and expects a bounty for that. So that's the type of hackers. Now let's move on into the course. So the course is going to be separated to 10 modules, and the first module is about installing and configuring lab environment. So here we're going to basically see how to configure anything you need, like the operational systems, the lab environment, the targeted machines. So we're going to configure anything here. Therefore, we're going to see basically in the second module how to work with the Linux command line, because mainly we're going to use Linux. In the third module, we're going to basically see how to gather information from open source intelligence and many more things. In the fourth module, we're going to go under enumeration procedure for scanning vulnerabilities and analyzing them. In the fifth module, we're going to go over system hacking. So basically now we're going to exploit the vulnerabilities from the previous module. And in the sixth, we're going to go into web application hacking. The seventh is going to be for wireless network hacking. And we have three more modules to go. In the eighth module, we're going to go over social engineering practice. We're going to discuss everything you need to know about social engineering. And in the ninth module, we have post-exploitation, and finally we have evidence gathering and reporting. As you can see, the modules are separated with some kind of a goal, and basically every module is linked to another. So we are starting from the very beginning and we're grinding our way to the very end, when we are basically gathering evidence and generating a report. So I hope it's going to be interesting for you. Thank you everyone for watching, and see you in the next video.